A big thank you to Sundays for Dogs for sponsoring this episode. We own a rental home that's kind of turned into a money pit. And believe it or not, we hadn't laid eyes on it in almost 10 years because it had been rented out room by room without any gaps. Last month, we finally headed to Arizona to prep it for sale, but when we got there, let's just say it wasn't the picture we had in our minds.
Oh my gosh, this is worse than I thought.
A $50,000 renovation.
Now, we've been managing it from afar and thought we were keeping on top of things, but the house needed way more work than we anticipated. So we've rolled up our sleeves and got to work. In the last few episodes, we've boosted the curb appeal, whipped the hall bathroom into shape, and gave the backyard a much-needed makeover. Now it's time to put in a brand new kitchen, but stick with us. There's even more to tackle in this house. Today we are working on the kitchen, and before we arrived, our plan was to just come in, touch up paint or repaint the kitchen cabinets, put on some hardware, maybe add a backsplash because what I have right now is just wallpaper beadboard that's been painted, and just try to elevate a little bit. It is in such rough shape that we really need to overhaul it. Now, I've already been in process of pricing out refacing and getting just some cabinet doors, but I was actually very surprised at the cost. I was even looking at ones that come unpainted, and I would need to paint them myself, and I would still need to get hardware for the hinges, and I was just astounded. So right now, as we speak, I am getting bids and prices on just brand new cabinets. I felt like if there's not a huge price difference, that maybe it would just be better to put in new. I mean, not waste all the money on doing, and time and energy on doing refacing if it was pretty comparable, which it might be. So whatever we decide, we are going to try to stick to some sort of budget, but still get the best bang for the budget. I'm going to try and stretch my dollar as far as I possibly can while still getting a beautiful, nice look that feels fresh and new and good, and something that we can be proud of when we put this on the market. So let's get started. I was looking through Facebook Marketplace and I found several different countertop manufacturers and sellers. I found this one that we're about to go look at that had a lot on clearance, and the photos that they posted looked really good, like what I'm looking for exactly, and the prices looked good. So I don't know if it's like a bait and switch. So let's go in and take a look and see what we can find. This is beautiful. It's a little busier than I'm looking for. This is gorgeous, but I was just told that this is actually porcelain, which means it's like a tile, but baked at a higher temperature. And this is like screen printed on. And a lot of fabricators don't like to work with it. So that's the one I actually had seen on Facebook. And that price is amazing, but I don't know about that. Maybe I don't care. Maybe I do. We'll have to see. Whites and grays, but it also has kind of some warmer gold colors in it. The very first thing that we're gonna need to do is start disassembling this kitchen. We'll probably start by removing the doors, and I'm trying to get somebody to come and help me install them because they are like RTA cabinets, so that means that they need to be assembled and then installed. And I've never actually installed kitchen cabinets before, so I'm hoping that somebody who's done it before I can watch, maybe learn from them and learn for the next time. And plus, we're just on a tight time frame. I think I could figure it out, but we really just need to bust this out because I need to get back home to Florida. So let's get tearing apart this kitchen. It's demo time. What drill do you got there, honey? The Athena drill, you like it? Okay. You know, I really like to do things independently, but I am so glad that I have you around because I couldn't have pulled that cabinet down all by myself, I don't think. It was nice to have a second set of hands.
You did so good.
Oh! Right, we called in reinforcements. We've got my brother-in-law Jared from Genesis Electric. You remember him from other episodes. And then of course my honey. And we are about to rip out the kitchen the rest of the way. So let's get this going. Oh my goodness, this kitchen makeover was just a crazy amount of work, one that we didn't expect. So I just want to take a quick break from that to give a big thank you to Sundays for Dogs for sponsoring our episode today. Sundays for Dogs is Dolly's dog food, and I am so grateful to them because it is shelf-stable food that is wholesome, organic, full of nutrients, and human-grade quality food. The best part of this is when we headed out to Arizona, we were only planning on being there for a week. Because Sundays for Dogs packages their food in these Stay Fresh packages, I just grabbed the entire bag and put it in the suitcase with me. So we had plenty of food for her, and on top of it, it travels well because it's shelf stable. I mean, you don't have to worry about freezer or refrigerating it, but it's completely nourishing for her. There's no synthetic ingredients. Like, ingredients include things like beef, quinoa, pumpkin, fish, kale, turmeric, just so many good quality ingredients. And it was so just nice to just toss it in the suitcase with some of her toys and other things that she needs and have it with her. She's like sitting here sniffing the bag. You want some, huh? Oh, I love you. She didn't have her bougie little bowl set there, so she had to eat out of just like a normal plastic bowl that we picked up at the store, but it didn't matter because she had her really good food, and I was so grateful for that. I didn't have to worry about her meals at all. We had a lot on our plates, and one thing that I didn't have to worry about was that she was having the food that she's used to having that keeps her healthy and strong, and I'm so grateful to Sundays for Dogs for that. So she is an important member of our family, and I want to make sure that I keep her as healthy as possible. Dolly highly endorses their dog food. She loves it. If you want to give your fur baby high quality human grade food too, then definitely click on the link in the description box below. Use my coupon code and give it a try. This little girl, she needs a haircut, huh? You missed your haircut while we were gone, huh? Yeah, so we got to get her a little grooming, but we sure love you. Okay, thank you. Yay, he's got my cabinets. Woo-hoo! My husband just picked them all up. Good job, honey.
New cabinets.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Here's our baseboards. We got a heck of a deal on this. It was like $9 for 16 feet. It's 4.5 inches thick. It's gonna be awesome. This is all of our flooring that's gonna go right over the top of the tile. Is LVP, luxury vinyl plank, and it looks a lot like wood, and they've really improved the quality of this stuff, so I'm excited. Here's the color. I don't know if you can kind of see. Look what I just found in the back of our garage. I don't remember if I bought these and never installed them or if they were here from the previous owner, but there's 3 boxes, and I think I'm gonna use them because, hey, they're free. It's not exactly the style that I initially planned on, but free is free. And it will get me a similar look, so there you go. We are in full cabinet mode over here. Got 2 being built. My honey's hiding over there behind the cabinet. They're doing a great job. What you doing?
I am installing the cabinets. Fun little hack for everyone that doesn't want to use a stud finder. There's a stud here in the wall. Studs are either 16 or 24 inches on center. So my next one, for sure there's one here, or as long as your house is built correctly, there's one here, because that's the cross point of both of them.
Wow, that's really good to know.
Your tape measure will have the red squares.
Oh my gosh.
16 on center, so.
I've been doing this for a long time and never knew why those were highlighted.
Yeah, there's plenty of different things on a tape measure. That's the biggest one that you want to know.
Ladies, these are your stud marks. That's why they're a different color. Fantastic. Learn something new every day. Thanks, Jared. Punch it through. There we go.
Just put the cabinet together.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah,
That's a nice drill you got.
this is. Looks great.
That's my Athena drill. She works good. Look at that precision. Nice. Okay, Jared's gonna teach us a stud finder trick.
All of your outlet boxes will be nailed to a stud. So this single gang outlet box is nailed to a stud. I was pretty sure it was on this side. You can just take your screwdriver and go in. See, I didn't hit anything on that side.
Okay.
This side, I did hit something.
Oh, that's a
So
good.
the stud is there.
That's a great trick. Thanks. So, my husband has really bad back issues. He's embarrassed by his back brace, but we don't want him to hurt himself. Yeah, look at you go, honey. Little struggler. got rid of the island. Now we're gonna put the new ones in. Okay, so we were sitting here discussing how we could do like a love note and stick it underneath the cabinet so that someday when they remodel the kitchen again in like 30 years or something, that they'll find it. And then Jared had this to say.
If you feel like playing pranks, all you do is get either a skeleton or a skull or something from Halloween store and just park it right back here in the corner so that when the dishwasher goes bad and you pull the dishwasher out, a nice little surprise for whoever.
Oh my goodness. You're funny.
Say something that will make my day, 'cause these memories of her won't go away. They're haunting me so I can't sleep. She was a pretty little liar who cut me deep, 'cause she left me here alone. Now my bed feels just like cobblestone.
Jared just could not stomach our dated can lights, so he's switching those out.
They're pretty gross.
He says they're not sufficient.
She'd be the one. Whoa. Why did she go?
Whoa, look at the light difference. Wowzers.
It was a
Okay, today we've got a lot going on. We are going to be having the flooring installed. We're going to have the granite countertops installed. We have got so much to do, and in order to get ready for the flooring, the whole family's gonna pitch in. We're gonna clear off the floors, get them as clean as possible, and then hopefully we'll have that done in time for the installers, and we are making some serious progress. I'm very, very happy, so let's get going. Floors and countertops arrived at the same time, so we've got floors starting out here, and we're gonna have countertops going on in here at the same time. It's chaos. It's awesome.
Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa.
Oh my goodness, that was so heavy.
She go.
Nice, guys. Island. Nice. Countertops here. Flooring over here. Oh my goodness, I love it. It is beautiful.
Whoa. Why did she go? Whoa. Was I supposed to know that she'd leave? Was I too naive to think that she'd be the one? Whoa. Just tell me, why did she go?
It's kind of crazy. I just took everything out of the fridge, but we are getting appliances right now. It's a good thing.
Close your eyes. Get some rest.
Today I'm going to be focusing my efforts on finishing up the kitchen. I'm going to be starting by tiling the backsplash. I'm going to be using a tile mat this time to speed up the process because you can stick the tiles on and then immediately grout. So that's going to be a huge time saver in this situation. So that's where we're going to start, but we also need to add crown molding. We need to finish up the back of the island and paint that and do some filler strips and some touch-up work. Then also add the beautiful hardware. So we are going to work really hard today to bust out as much as we possibly can, and hopefully maybe by the end of the day have a finished product. We'll see. Let's get started. Now, I've never worked with this, so hopefully we can figure it out, especially around the electrical outlets. I'm not sure how that's going to go, but we'll see.
We're gonna be okay. Calm your soul. Hold my hand.
Okay, so this is our free tile that we found in the garage. It's gonna work perfectly. And we are gonna go ahead and then see how easy it is to install this on the simple mat. And we're just gonna do a simple subway tile pattern. And I'm gonna try to do as many whole pieces at first and then go back and do the cuts. But we'll see, maybe I'll change my mind as we go.
Don't let go. I understand. I know it hurts. It wasn't fair. It's over now, so don't despair.
This is coming along so good. I was trying to go all the way across without doing any cuts, but I'm feeling like it's driving me crazy to not finish it off. So we are gonna change into some grubbies and we are gonna make some cuts and start doing it all the way over. All right, we worked hard today. We had a lot of other things going on. I didn't finish it tonight. We're gonna finish it in the morning, but it's looking really good. And one thing that I've learned about using these kind of mats is you really need the tile to fully dry before you can adhere it, otherwise it won't stick. So, I mean, it makes perfect sense, but if you didn't know that, there you go.
Down, it's gonna be okay. The sun could go out, we're gonna be okay. If all the blue skies fade to gray, we're gonna be okay.
Okay, so we are ready to grout, and I just wanted to give you a little bit of feedback on the simple mat. Overall, I would give it a solid B. It is much cleaner than using mortar or something like that. It wants to wiggle more than I would like, and there's sometimes it won't stick as good. Then I would just cut out a little section, put new mat, and it would work out. Having said that, I would really be interested in trying some of the more well-known brands like the Bondera or the Muscle Bound, I think it is. I think it's an incredible product. I really like the concept of it. It is so simple and easy. I just think the accuracy leaves something to be desired, so that's why I want to try out some of the other mats. So let's get grouting this, and then we're gonna start doing some of the other final finishing touches. Let's do this.
Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
It's late, but I still have like some finish trim I need to do. I've got a filler strip to put there, some like little crown molding to kind of finish it off up top. I've got kick plates to put in, just all the little details, the hardware. like the handles and knobs. I don't know how much I'm gonna get done tonight, but I'm gonna go until like I can't go anymore because I want to go home to my family now that they have left more than I want to sleep right now. So we are gonna just push through and see how much we can get done tonight. Let's do this.
Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is
Okay, this crown molding thing has, I don't know, just really confused me. But I think I've got it figured out, and I made myself like a little cheat sheet I wrote on these pieces of trim to kind of help me out. I don't feel confident enough about it to do like a little tutorial at this point, so I'm gonna keep working on this and maybe someday that will come. But as you can see, it was mainly like the outside corners that I was struggling with, but also the inside corners. And it didn't help. It really threw me off because this one I think was wrong to begin with. I fixed that and we're gonna now finish out this task at hand. I really need to finish this kitchen because I'm leaving tomorrow. So this is like the last remaining room. It just needs all the little finishing touches to make it look really, really nice and polished. And so that's what we're gonna do right now.
the world had more of your smile. What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Dreaming of you.
Okay, so now we've tiled, and now this is gonna move around because it's not touching the wall. So they make these little spacers that we can put behind the screw to stabilize this so that this doesn't wiggle around. So we're gonna install that right now. The day has finally arrived. I am headed home today and I still have yet to put on my cabinet hardware, which I think is super important. It is the jewelry of the kitchen, but on top of it, these are full overlay cabinets. So like, for example, this drawer right here, you have to like, it's really tricky to open without it. And so for a buyer, they're gonna think that there's something wrong. We just wanna make it easy for them to browse and look. So I've picked out some beautiful hardware. We've got this one, and I'll link them below if you're interested. And then this knob. We're gonna do knobs on the doors and the pulls on the drawers. So to make it go quicker, I found this contraption, and I think it's gonna help make our job easy and make sure that all of our installs are fast and precise. So what you do is you line this up with the holes on your pole, and then you line up all of these other things like this edge piece and this piece to either the top or the bottom of what you're doing, and then lock those into place. Then it comes with this little punch. You put it through the hole, punch it, and then you've got a good starting spot so your drill doesn't like move all over the place. We're gonna do that now. I want to knock out this kitchen as fast as possible because I've got some cleaning to do, a little bit of staging to do, and I'm going home today. It's been a long month. I'm ready. So let's get started installing cabinet hardware.
I just wanna love you till the day I die. Oh, I just wanna love you right. Oh.
Sorry for the noise in the background. They're doing some yard work outside. But this is extra wide, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do actually 2 handles here. So what I'm gonna do is find center, mark that, and then I'll treat it from there. And I'll just kind of make sure it all looks good before I drill.
It's rare, and I wanna take you there. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just wanna love you. If I'm gonna love somebody, I just
Look at that, they're all even, and it took me like no time to do those, and now we're gonna do the knobs.
love you. If I'm gonna love somebody,
I've got it marked where I want my knobs to go, and so then I just set up this jig. Let's see if I can figure it out correctly. This will stop in the exact spot that I want it. The hole will go right there. Then again, we do our hole punch, And we can start drilling all of our holes. They'll all be consistent. This is like super awesome. So let's start drilling all of our knobs. Gotta bust this out in like 20 minutes or less. Perfect.
You there.
With my Athena drill, I just busted out all of those cabinet knob holes in like under 90 seconds for the entire kitchen. Incredible. Kitchen renovation is complete and I am totally thrilled with the end result. It's bright, it's clean, it feels polished, it feels brand new because it is brand new. There's nothing about this that will turn off a buyer. I love it. I'm so thrilled with it. I hope that you enjoyed coming along on this journey with me. Definitely don't forget to check out Sundays for Dogs because they are incredible. Your little fur baby will love you. Click on the link in the description box below and be sure to use my coupon code. And if you enjoyed this episode, here's another one that I think you'll like as well. And to all of my DIY goddesses, you are more powerful than you know. We'll see you next time. Bye.